Hello, hi all. Welcome to this interesting Insta Live that I'm doing with actress Nidhhi Agerwal. She's an amazing person, and I think an upcoming actress in South India who's really going to make it big. And I think I'm very excited to talk to her this evening. And the most interesting part is that she's got 5 million followers on Instagram, which is like wow, an amazing feat considering hardly many celebs have that kind of following. I think one of the most interesting things about Nidhhi is that she started her career with none other than Tiger Shroff. Imagine making your debut with Tiger Shroff, one of the biggest action heroes of today. And now she's made it really big in Telugu cinema, and she's also going, to Tamil cinema. She's going to Kannada cinema. The world is her oyster, and that's what makes it really, really special. I'm going to get Nidhhi to join in just a second. Welcome viewers, and I want to say welcome to all our fans. Nidhhi, are you there? Hello. Is Nidhhi around? Of course, as you guys know, Instagram is a great, leveler on all accounts. Technology can... whoa. Okay, I see a lot of Nidhhi fans who are like coming on to my TL, but I want to know, is Nidhhi around? I'm not able to see her. Hello? Is Nidhhi there? And I think a lot of fans have already started, messaging me about Nidhhi and saying they're the biggest fans, which is amazing. I'm yet to... Hello, Nidhhi, are you there? Can you join me on my Super Insta Live? I'm waiting for you. I can't seem to find her. Oh, wow, the fans also can't seem to wait. I mean, they're all pinging me, messaging me away. Just let me figure out. Sorry for the little glitch. I can't wait to see Nidhhi either, guys. I'm really waiting to see her online. So anyway, to tell you a little bit about Nidhhi, she's of course an actor. She's also a model. She's a dancer. She won the Miss Diva contest from Yamaha. So she's done a lot of things, and considering that, she's just a couple of films old, it's wonderful to see the kind of success she's had in just a very short while. And I think she's poised to become even bigger. So that's... Where's Nidhhi? Nidhhi? Hey, welcome. Welcome to my live. Everybody, including me, we're all excited to see you. Hi. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can see you. I can hear you. Is my voice okay? I'm learning these new tricks, how to keep my phone, in a way where I don't have to hold it all the time.
Yeah. Please don't. I think you're looking great, I must say.
Thank you.
And I hope you're staying safe during the times of Corona.
I am. I mean, I think I've taken the whole lockdown so seriously. I have not stepped out of my home. So I've been at home for the last 55 days.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Yeah, being very, very cautious right now, following every rule to the T.
And I'm really glad because, celebrities like you always set the path for others, right? And all your fans, I'm sure, are happy to see that you're safe, you're doing well. And that's great. And, I want to ask you, because I am crazy about dogs and I have a pet. How are your doggos doing during this lockdown? Bozo
Happy. So I have 2 dogs.
Yes.
I have one dog in Bombay. So I'm from Bangalore. I live in Bombay now. But my home is here. Like, my parents are here, and this is my room that I've grown up in and all of that. So I have one dog here. His name is Bozo. He's doing great because he's getting the whole pampering of one extra person. So he's very, very happy right now. But my other dog who's in Bombay, I'm not in Bombay, so I have a cook there who's taking care of him. So I'm really
Okay.
missing him. I wish that I could get him here or, do something, but that's really not possible right now. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go back and give him like all the attention and everything.
absolutely. I'm sure,
Yeah.
like you said, your
So
parents
you
are
love
also
dogs
happy.
as well. You have dogs of your own.
I do. I have a Cocker Spaniel. His name is
Oh, how
Zen, and I
nice.
keep putting him up on Instagram, doing, showing
Great,
all the
great.
naughty nonsense that he does.
Yeah, I love people who love dogs. I think they're just intrinsically nice people, someone who loves
Absolutely.
dogs.
I'm not a cat person. I don't know about you, but I'm not
I
too much of
mean,
a cat person.
I love animals in general, but I'm very scared of cats. Like, there's one cat that's outside my gym, and
Uh-huh.
literally, like, I kind of avoid it and run because I don't know what they're thinking. So whenever a cat looks at me, I feel like she's just gonna like jump at me or something. So I don't know what they're thinking, so I'm not used to it at all. Yeah.
Okay, so now that everybody is forced to stay home because of this
Mm-hmm.
dreaded coronavirus, I'm sure constantly on Insta, on Twitter, you're chatting with your friends. Everybody seems to be cooking and baking. Are you up to
Yeah.
such feats yourself? Are you in the kitchen?
I did. I mean, I learned how to make tea, the chai that we
Oh,
drink. So that's a big achievement for me because I usually don't really step into the kitchen unless I have to. I mean, when I was living in a service apartment
okay.
in Bombay, I
Hmm.
used to cook on my own for some time, but that was just about 5, 6 months. But yeah,
Right.
I've learned how to make chai. I baked a cake under my sister's supervision. I
Wow.
have learned a couple of things here and there,
That's good. Did you try the Dalgona coffee that everybody
I
was
did.
going on?
I did not. I did not because I saw like there's so much of milk in it and a little bit of coffee, and I'm not really a milk person. I avoid
Okay.
it as much as possible. So
Right.
I'm like more of the Americano, like black coffee type of person.
Black
So I
coffee.
didn't. But I was thinking of doing the banana bread thing. That also
Ah,
everybody's on. So I was just
okay.
thinking, okay, maybe I should.
Super. Now I want to talk to you about your films because I think
Yeah.
you're a few films old, but you've done some fantastic films, and that's not a small achievement.
Thank you so
Um, Debuting with Tiger Shroff. I mean, come on, who could get a better debut than that? How
much.
exciting was it? And how was that movie, Munna Michael, for you as a person? As an actor starting out in the film industry.
So it was really nice. I remember I was sitting in this very spot when I told my parents that I want to move to Bombay, and
Hmm.
they were like, "No, I don't need to move. Go there for a bit, travel there." And I said, "No, I need to move. Like it's not gonna happen here, there. It's not gonna happen. I just need to give it my all, and I need to move to Bombay." So I had to do like a lot of convincing. So it was nice. I mean, they gave me a year. They said if you get something in this one year, great. If you don't, even better. You can come back home and go abroad and study. I had a whole other plan. So I moved to Bombay. I gave myself some time. Went through the usual like casting directors and agencies and meetings and all of that. Did a couple of them, and I landed Munna Michael. But a huge part of why I got that film was because I'm a dancer. So I've
Right.
trained in ballet for about 8 years, and I
Hmm.
really went through so many rounds of auditions for that film. But it was all worth it, obviously, because it was such a big setup, like with Tiger and Nawaz sir, and
Yes.
I had a big part in the film also. Like there were so
Right.
many songs. I had to be a part of all of them and dance, and it was just me and the two boys. So it was really like a dream debut for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, like you said, you're a very talented dancer. That must be like a huge, plus advantage for you
It
because
is
not
when
many
it comes
people
to
come into the
films.
industry knowing how to dance.
Yeah, 100%. I think being a dancer has worked so much in my favor because even when I meet people, say at the airport or anywhere, everybody always says, "Oh, I love your dancing. I love your dancing." I think as
Mm.
an Indian actor, dancing is a big part of being an actor. So,
Right.
dancing, I've always, like, my mom has always taken me herself and put me in every single class possible. So, I have learned pretty much every sport or every hobby type of activity that you can even think of. And now my sister also teaches ballet, so we're very into ballet, I think, as a household.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you this. Tell us a few things about Tiger Shroff that people really don't know. I mean, you've worked with him on your first film. You spent a lot of time
Yeah.
with him.
So few things about Tiger. I think people think that he's very, very shy and he like maybe
Hmm.
doesn't talk or any of that, but that is not the case at all. He's
Okay.
when he opens up to someone, he really like he's very funny. He has a great, very dry, sarcastic sense of humor, and he's got a great family. Which is so
Hmm.
supportive of him, and they're so nice to the people around him as well. Like when I was working with him, his entire family, his sister, his mother, his dad, everyone was like they just took me in. They were so nice to me, and also he's got a wonderful team. But yeah, I
Okay.
think mostly about his humor. I think people think he's too shy and he doesn't talk, but that's not true at all. He really
But
talks quite a bit.
okay. So, from Bollywood, you've suddenly entered, the Telugu film industry, the Tamil film industry, the Kannada film
Tam-
industry.
Canada, not yet. Now Tamil,
Not
now.
yet. Okay. But Telugu for sure. You've done
Yeah,
3 films. And
right.
how did that whole, change happen? And were you excited about, exploring other film industries? What was your thought process?
So, I mean, I'm from Bangalore, so
Right.
South Indian, everything is very relatable for me, like even when it
Hmm.
comes to food, I prefer like having idli over any North Indian dish any day. Like, I love my South Indian food, and I've heard languages like Tamil and Telugu throughout my life, like growing up,
Hmm.
because I was born in Hyderabad, my mother's from there. So, I've
Right.
been there like at least 1,000 times in my life, stayed there at my relative's house and everything. So even when I was entering the movie industry, I never thought that. I mean, I always knew, that I want to do films in different languages. I don't just want to stick to only Hindi or only Telugu. Like even now, I will do Hindi as well. I will do Telugu and I will do Tamil. And luckily, around the time that I came, or just before I came into the industry, Bahubali came. So that really did a lot, and I think interconnected industries in a great way. So I've always wanted to work in multiple industries because I think growing up having influences like Aishwarya Rai and
Hmm.
all of that, I think they always worked in multiple industries. So
Right.
yeah, that's always what I wanted to do. It just happened that I started with a Hindi film because I'd moved to Bombay,
Right.
and I mean, even modeling, I did get a couple of Kannada offers, but I felt like I was not ready at that point of time. So
Right.
I didn't take it up because I had zero training. So I was like, okay, let me just not train myself a little bit and then do a film. Yeah.
But once you become an actor, I think you can work across all industries because acting is the same,
Absolutely.
right?
It is. It is.
It's only the language that's different. But did you
Yeah.
ever have any language issues, or did you manage, given that you grew up in Bangalore?
I honestly did have language issues, but I mean, it's one thing understanding a language, but speaking in it and speaking dialogues in it is really not easy. So it took me some time. I think now I know about 18 to 90% of Telugu. I can have an
Okay.
easy conversation in Telugu, and I've not learned it specifically. This is just through
Hmm.
doing films. Tamil,
Right.
I'm going to take like maybe one more film and I'll get there. But I've learned along the way, like the same as my acting. I've never been trained. I've learned on set. So I think the same thing is with my language also. I'm just learning along the way, and I tend to remember, like I do. It's like when I go to Hyderabad, I watch a lot of Telugu films. I listen to Telugu
Right.
songs. So I'm in that space. So when I go to Hyderabad, I forget Hindi. I forget Tamil. When I go to Chennai, I forget Telugu. I forget Hindi. When I come back to Bombay or Bangalore, I forget Tamil and Telugu. I only know Hindi. So I'm quite like I adapt. I think quite well. Yeah, and which I didn't know, but apparently I do. Yeah.
So that's an added skill, I must say. I mean, that's great for you because if you're easily able to adapt, then you fit in better with
Yeah,
the
I
environment as
think
well.
too. And for even the people that I've worked with, even with my look, like they've always said that so easily you can switch from like looking like a Tamil girl to a Telugu girl to a Punjabi Hindi type of girl. So I think even my look is a bit neutral maybe. So I think it
So
just works.
it's
Yeah,
great. I mean, to have that versatility as well, isn't it?
I hope so. Yeah.
Now, there's another interesting point I wanted to raise. You were, I think, one of the very few actresses who's worked with both Naga Chaitanya and Akhil,
The
brothers,
brothers. Yeah.
right? And that's like, I mean, off the top of my head, I can only think of one other person who might have worked with both of them. But how did that happen? And like, tell us a little bit about that, because they seem to be very different people, right? And also their acting sensibilities probably are a little different as well. So how was that experience for you?
It was great. I mean, I was just shooting for my first Telugu film with Chaitanya, Naga Chaitanya, and he's so sweet. He is probably one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Like, and not even just in the industry, like in life. Easily like one of the sweetest people I've ever met. And while I was shooting for that, I got the film with Akhil. So some days I was shooting for both films together. Like I was doing day shift and night shift, with both the brothers. So it was a lot of fun. They're also very different. They're very similar in some ways, but they've been very nice and very warm to me. So I think they've had some very good upbringing. I've also met Nag sir, so they're all very like respectable and very very nice and very sweet.
So so is Hyderabad your home now, or are you just, moving cities, wherever you're shooting, that becomes your home for that period of time? I mean, how is it now for you?
Absolutely. I think it's different hotels, it's just like one hotel here, one there. I'm pretty much always on a flight, so I don't know. I think home would still be Bangalore, because I don't feel like this anywhere else, in my own house in Bangalore. Even in Bombay, I don't feel like this. But yeah, I do have a home in Bombay. Hyderabad feels like home because I was born there. Chennai also feels like home because I love my Tamil film that I'm shooting for. Like, it's my most favorite film of myself, and I love it. Like, I love shooting for that film.
So, do you miss being on set now? I mean, given that all of us, are forced to work from home. Of course, shooting a movie, you can't shoot from home. You have to go on set. So, do you miss being on set?
Very much. I mean, you know how they say when two lovers are apart, that's when you really realize how much you love the other person. So I think it's the same thing like that with me and shoot. I always knew I loved shooting and all of that, but I just didn't know that, okay, this is how much I love it, because I really do miss it. Like, I miss going on shoot. I miss waking up however early it is and just being exhausted and then going to sleep. Just that whole shot taking, explaining, okay, this is what you have to do, stand here, say this, and I love it. Like, I love the whole process.
So tell us, sets are supposed to be fun. Then there is also, there's a lot of seriousness as well. But I'm sure there's a lot of bloopers that happen, right? There are a lot of bloopers that happen on sets. There are a lot of hilarious things that happen. What are some of the funny experiences you've had?
I think with every film, there have been such funny things. And I'm someone who laughs very easily, So like, I'll say something and I'll just start laughing, and I have to like really control my laughter and just like really keep it in. Some of the funny bloopers that happened, I can't remember any on the top of my head. But I think shooting in for Smart Shankar, there we had a lot of fun because we were shooting in places like Goa and Maldives, so the location became so much fun that I think somehow we enjoyed shooting for those scenes much more.
Okay, but what are some of the scenes you find very difficult? I mean, do you find like emotional scenes difficult, or because dance, of course, comes natural to you, so that's not a thing. So where do you think you're putting in more effort?
That's actually a really good question. I mean, the last two directors that I've worked with have told me that I am really good in emotional scenes.
Oh, that's great.
What I find difficult is screaming. That's always something that's at home I can do it. Like, I can really scream at home. But for some reason on set, I find it really difficult to scream and to sing and, all of these things. But in Bhumi, there's one shot where I really had to scream. The number of black coffees I had because I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to scream. Like, how do I start screaming? Like, do I practice it or what do I do? I was so nervous. But I really did scream a lot and I felt great afterwards. And now I can scream. So I think screaming was something that I was very shy of doing before. But after my Tamil film, I'm like, okay, I can scream. Now let me try and break whatever I can't do next.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you some fun stuff now because I
Okay.
think, given that you've got like so many followers and everybody's like, say hi to Nidhi, they're
Hi
going on and
guys,
on.
thank you for coming. It's
Yeah.
always nice.
So I'm going to ask you, given that you're working in romances, what is your definition of love? Tell us, what Nidhi's
It's
definition
the
of love
most
is.
difficult question that you've asked me. So I think the definition of romance, love is like with your parents, with your dog, with anyone,
Okay.
right? Like romance would probably be something that's easy, like there needs to be no effort. It just needs to be easy, comfortable, um, yeah, just easy, simple, comfortable.
Okay. So you want, it has to be a very comfortable relationship. But what,
Very comfortable, someone who has like a great sense of humor, because like I said, I laugh a lot. I love to laugh. Like that's maybe my
okay.
favorite thing to do in the whole world. So someone who can make me laugh, someone who I can just sit with and just watch like a film and just drink some green tea and just relax. Like not like I don't want to do like a candlelight dinner. I really am not interested in all of that. I just want to chill with that person.
Okay. So now you've explained the kind of romance that you want, but what is the kind of
Yeah.
boyfriend you'd like? What are the qualities you're looking at whenever?
What? Let me just say something nice because you never know who's listening, right? um, the kind of boyfriend that I want. Again, someone who's just simple by nature. I don't like very complicated people because I think I'm a very simple person. Like even my taste buds are very simple. Like my emotions are quite simple. You know what I mean? Like there are people who are too complicated, some of them. So I try
Right.
and stay away from those kind of people. So someone who's simple, who has a nice positive vibe, somebody who, like I said, has a good sense of humor, like just funny. Doesn't have to be like a very intelligent joke or something, but just someone who's funny.
Okay.
And in this quarantine, I realized maybe somebody who can cook would be nice. I mean, in this time, I realized that yeah, it would be nice to have someone like that
Yeah,
in life.
that's true.
Yeah,
So
because
what's your
that's not
idea?
coming from this side, so it has to come from the other side.
So what's your idea of a good date? I mean, what do you look forward to if you'd ever go on a date? Is there something that you expect? Or,
I think
are you just
expect
happy saying, okay, let's sit at home and watch a movie? Is that your idea of a date?
like maybe the 10th date, not the first date. So for like a first date with someone, maybe just a nice beachy kind of place, that's open, not very closed, because open spaces, I think you're just more free in an open
Okay.
space.
So you love the
Uh,
beach.
I love the beach. I love nature in general. Like I'm a
Okay.
I really love nature. Everything like nature, animals. I'm like one of those. Yeah.
What's the
So like
one
a
thing
nice
you'd hate
breezy
doing,
day.
Nidhi? I have to ask you this. What's the one thing
One
you'd
thing
hate
I
doing?
hate doing. There are a few things I hate doing. One thing I hate
Which you
doing
can
is
share with us.
so one thing I hate doing right now is working out because the gym is shut. And I
Oh,
love going to the gym. Like I really love going to the gym. But for some reason this workout at home thing, right? I can't do it. I find it
okay.
so tough to like get into the mood and just be at home and work out with no equipment and just that vibe of a gym. I find that really tough. So I mean right now I hate that. But in
Okay.
general, one thing I hate is like politics with people. Like I hate those things. I try and stay as away from those things as possible, but honestly you can't. Like in my profession you sometimes have to yeah, just be a part of those things, but I really don't like it.
But when you're talking about politics, about people, that
Yeah.
brings me to, there are always rumors, especially you being a film star, there are always
Yes.
rumors going
Yeah.
around about you, whether it's a link up, whether it's a fight, whatever the case may be, right? And
Yeah.
and it tends to get blown out of proportion, and we
Yeah.
don't even know if it's true or not. But
Right.
how do you deal with it? Do you just brush it aside and say, oh, it's just rubbish, or?
Honestly, for me, like since school, so I was in a co-ed school, and since school, for some reason, there have always been so many rumors about me. Oh,
Oh,
I think Nidhi is dating this boy, and I think she likes this one, and
that's
oh,
because
this
you're
and this.
gorgeous, my dear.
Thank you. But there have always been so many rumors about me. So at some level, I'm really used to it, and it really doesn't bother me. Only when only when it's something negative, then it bothers me. But if it's something like dating and boyfriend and all of these things, I really don't care, because I mean I should have a boyfriend. I don't, but there's no harm in it. So those harmless ones are okay. But if there's something that's going to affect my work, then definitely that is something that would upset me.
Okay, because controversies are part of, I think, every film star's life, and it just gets very difficult.
I feel like people who have more controversies, they become more famous. Like, I'm not there because I don't have those. But I've noticed that, with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. So you were talking about fitness and you hate it. Then how are you keeping fit? Now that because you're forced to work out at home. And you're, I always seen the paps click your pictures when you go to the gym and come from the gym.
Yeah. I love going to the gym, talking to my trainer, because he's so positive, and we talk about positivity and healthy and being healthy and all of that. But at home, I can't wear my gym clothes and do some workout at home. It's too much. So I do a little bit, but what I'm doing is intermittent fasting. So I have my dinner at about 8 p.m. maximum, and I have my breakfast as late as possible, like 11, 12. So I don't have 3 meals exactly, but within 8 hours I eat whatever it is that I eat. And I'm eating very simple food that is not complex. Like, I'm not having complex carbs. I'm having very simple carbs. So I'm trying to do that. It is working as of now. But I will, I think, need 1 week after this quarantine, to get back into the shape that I was in. Because I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight, so I'll have to just get back to that shape. So I'll need a week for sure after this.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to once the lockdown is over? Of course, going to the gym, I think, tops the list.
Going to the gym, I'm going to run out and just maybe even have a cup of coffee. But once we have a vaccination, because even, in Bangalore, a lot of things have opened up, but I still haven't stepped out because I want to wait and just see, how things settle down, whether the cases increase once things are open. I don't want to take no risk at all. So
that's true. That's true.
If there's a vaccination, then I will run.
I think not just you, the whole world is waiting to run out, It's been very difficult for everyone to stay at home indefinitely, given that we don't even know what's going to happen. So now for a quick little game before we say bye to all your fans. I'm going to do a little rapid fire with you. I'm going to, say any name or word, and you have to give me a reply, whatever comes off the top of your head.
Done.
Okay?
I'll do that.
Okay. Salman Khan.
Bhai.
Superstar. Deepika Padukone.
Gorgeous. She's a Bangalore girl as well. I've seen her. I know her sister,
Okay. Bikinis.
If you have the body, you should.
That's a nice answer.
If you have the body, please go ahead. Wear it.
Okay. Ramcharan.
Fit, handsome, and I really liked one of his film called Rangasthalam. So that.
Are you looking forward to working with him?
Yeah. I think he's really good. He's so talented, and I really like him. And he's really good on screen. So for sure.
Okay. Rajnikant.
Oh, he's like the god. He's like a demigod. But I think he's the biggest superstar ever. So Rajni sir. Yeah.
Ranbir Kapoor.
My biggest crush. No crush can ever beat that crush. He's my biggest crush. Yeah.
Okay. Kissing on screen.
If it's a love story, and if it's really important to the story, I did a film. Sorry, this is a longer answer, but I did a film where in the the conversations in the film was such that I had to, that was a symbol of them that, okay, fine, finally they are together. So with something like that, it's okay. And shot well. So not just for the sake of it, and shot in a bad way. Then definitely no.
Okay. Amir Khan?
Very intelligent. has a huge fan following, not just in India but also in China, and very, very intelligent and a very good actor.
Okay, Taimur.
Cutest. He's so cute. Like, he's already a star, right? He doesn't even
Absolutely.
like grow up or nothing. He's already a star. He's such a cute baby. He's so cute.
Such a cutie. Absolutely. So, thank you so much for that. And now, you know, all your viewers are online. Is there anything you want to tell them? You want to tell all your fans, all those people who are, you know, waiting to see you back on screen?
Yes. So I'm waiting to go back to shoot, meet you guys, talk to you all, post more pictures and videos. I mean, there's nothing happening right now, so I don't have much to post. I'm putting up whatever I can. But yeah, I mean, I hope you all are safe. Please do, you know, as much charity as you can. It doesn't have to be like 1 lakh, 10 lakhs. It can be even, you know, just buying groceries for somebody one time. It can be anything. So do as much charity, practice gratitude for the people like me who are sitting at home and eating and sleeping and everything, because we're very, very lucky to, you know, have this when a lot of people don't. So be grateful, do a lot of charity, and yeah, be safe, stay home. Please don't get excited and buy too much alcohol and, you know, just spread the virus and all of that. Yeah, so just be home.
Absolutely. That's some great advice, Nidhi. Thank you so much for speaking to me and, you know, reaching out to all your fans. You take care, stay safe, and hope to see you soon on the big screen as well.
Definitely, definitely. Take care. Thank you guys for coming on, and I will see you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.